How's things going, Alex?
Well, I'm been better.
What's bringing you in today?
Well, they said that I had to come in here or I can't get my kids back. So here I am.
Okay. Why do they say counseling is what you need?
I guess apparently, I guess I'm not allowed to, have emotion or get tired or, it's been exhausting lately. And, apparently that's not allowed when you're a mom.
You're not allowed to have feelings or be tired or anything?
No, apparently not.
Okay.
I mean, my mom, for whatever reason, decided that I'm not a good enough mom for my kids and called fucking CPS on me. And so they took my kids away and said that I'm a neglectful mother.
I can see why you'd be mad,
Yeah,
frustrated, upset.
it's not really something you want to hear about yourself. So
No.
I thought I was a pretty good mom, but apparently not to anybody else's standards.
Okay. Well, when did all this happen?
Last week was when CPS came out and they talked to everybody and talked to my kids and talked to my mom, talked to me, and I don't know.
Okay. So what the CPS says is you were neglectful and that's why they took your kids out of the house?
Yeah,
And your mom doesn't think that you're a good mom?
yeah.
Okay. So when you think about everything that's been going on and what people are telling you, is there anything that you keep hearing over and over that kind of stands out to you about what they're worried about and what they're keep saying is the problem?
Well, I mean, I get tired, and because I have a newborn baby.
Mm-hmm.
She's about 6 months old,
Wow.
and I have an older kid. He's about 8, and I've had him helping me take care of the baby because her dad's he's not even in the picture anymore, and so Jake's been such a good kid and he's been helping me and everything, but I mean, the baby's up and she won't sleep and she's hungry and so I'm fucking exhausted, and so I fall asleep or Jake's been helping with meals and taking care of his little siblings and everything, and but apparently they tell me he's too young to do that and that I need to be more responsible, and I don't know. I tell him I'm doing the best that I know how to do, and I'm only one person, but I don't know.
Well, you're a single mom who has a 6-month-old and an 8-year-old, all by yourself.
Yeah.
So you're under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And having had kids myself, I know how much work little ones could be, especially at 6 months. Just as you lay your head down, they start wah, wah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Has that been what's happening to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get to the point where I just can't function anymore. And I'm afraid that I'm going to get so tired that I am going to do something that that's not smart or not right.
Okay. So you said your 8-year-old's been a big help for you.
Yeah.
What are the kind of responsibilities he's been kind of picking up for you to help you out?
He'll just, he'll watch his little sister if I need to take a nap, or, and he's been, cooking for himself and stuff like that. We live just a couple blocks down from the gas station, so I'll have him go pick me up a gallon of milk or something like that. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, he's a mature kid for his age.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been a really good kid, and I don't feel like that is that big of a deal.
Okay. So your mom and child protection have been telling you that he's too young to do these things?
Yeah,
And that's dangerous for them, is that what they're saying?
yeah, that he, you know,
Okay.
he shouldn't be walking around by himself and should be cooking for himself.
But you feel like it's okay?
I feel like, because, you know, and that might be true for somebody else's kid,
Mhm.
I totally get that, but Jake's a good kid, man, I mean,
I bet he is. I
he's
believe
mature
that.
for his age, he's always been, you know, I feel like miles ahead of other kids his age, and so I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Okay. Okay, well, now that everything happened a week ago, and those are the main things that everybody's talking about, you've had some time to kind of sit and think.
Yeah.
What have you kind of come to as you've thought about all this that's been happening? What everybody's been saying and everything you've been through? What have you kind of come to?
I want my kids back.
Mhm.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
they're my world. I don't, you know, I can't work right now,
Mhm.
and I just, you know, I mean, they are my entire world, and I don't feel like I'm the same person without them. And so, you know, I mean, I don't know what I have to do to get my kids back. Obviously, I'm here,
Yeah, you made it, so that's one step in the right direction.
so, but you know, I need to get my kids back. That's
Okay.
the bottom line.
Yeah, well, I have no doubt that you care for your kids, and I think it's a good thing for kids to have their moms. So, but you don't really know what you're got to do here. You're showing up because the social worker told you to, or the judge, or whoever.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what have they told you needs to change?
I mean, I've got to figure out something to be able to handle the kids better, and, you know, I guess handle them myself, you know, not relying on Jake so much. I mean, and I don't know what that is.
Okay.
You know, I can't afford daycare. I'm not working.
Sure.
So, you know, and, you know, my mom refuses to help me.
Okay.
So I don't know what that is, but
Okay. Well, those are going to be some tough problems to figure out. Absolutely tough. But since you're here for counseling for you, as you're looking at all these things and all the pressures you're under, everything you're dealing with, what are some things maybe that you and I could start targeting that might help you get through this, or whatever it is that you'd like to do while you're here?
isn't that your job?
Well, it's my job to help you figure out what's going on and the best way to attack it, because here's how it works for most humans, myself included. If somebody comes in and tells you this is what's going to work for your life, and if you do A, B, and C, then your life is going to be perfect. How are you going to respond to that if I start telling you how to live your life?
Probably go tell you to fuck yourself.
So that's why it's my job to ask you, what do you want to change? Or what are some ideas that I can help guide you and give you some tools to change? Because otherwise we're just wasting time with me telling you how to live your life.
I guess, I mean, I don't know. I guess this is the thing that's holding me up is I thought I was a good mom, and I thought that I was doing everything okay, and then all of a sudden they're coming and telling me
Yeah.
that I'm not, you know, and so I'm kind of at a loss to where to go or what to do, because I mean, you know, I'm functioning the best way that I know how.
Okay. Okay, so up to this point you've been doing everything that you know how to do and have had the ability to do. But others outside of your family feel like you're not meeting some basic standards.
Yeah.
Is that a fair, if not hard, kind of summation of what's going on?
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
Okay. So, you know, what kind of feelings are you having?
I'm frustrated.
Frustrated?
I'm confused.
Frustrated? Or confused, I'm sorry, yeah.
And I don't know, I'm exhausted. You
Yeah.
know, I'm just I just don't know.
Well, when was the last time you slept?
Well, now that the kids are gone, I mean, I've been stressed out and everything about trying to get the kids back
Mhm.
and, you know, not knowing, you know, I mean, they're at my mom's right now and I know she's, you know, they living at grandma's, but so I guess I sleep but not very well.
Okay. Did you sleep last night?
Couple hours.
Okay. And when was the last time you ate?
I stopped by a gas station on the way here and got a energy drink and like a granola bar.
Okay. And before that?
I don't know, I might have had, yesterday I think I had like I think I had a bowl of cereal yesterday. I don't know, and all the days are running together.
I imagine so. If you're only sleeping 2 hours a night, and are you eating once a day? Is that
Probably,
maybe?
yeah. When I think about it, honestly.
you living on Snickers bars and Coke? Is that what you're kind of
Pretty
doing?
much, yeah.
Okay. All right. And so you're feeling frustrated, overwhelmed. You ever feel like you have depression? Feel depressed or sad or?
Yeah, I mean, well, and especially now, I mean, like I said, my kids are my world.
Mhm.
And I don't feel like the same person or, you know, I don't.
Yeah. So there's a lot of, all that's going on inside of you.
Yeah, and I don't know, I mean, it's really hard when you don't feel like you can get out of bed and take care of your kids. I mean, you know, I want to be able to do all the things for them.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, I want to give them the best life possible. But I don't know how to do that as just being the one person.
Mhm.
You know, like I said, I'm not working. I'm living off food stamps, which I hate.
Sure.
But, you know, I can't.
Well, you gotta do what you need to do for your kids.
You know, and that's what I thought I was doing. I thought I was doing the best I could.
All right. So whenever we look at goals for people,
Mhm.
you look at these gigantic goals, and for a lot of people, it feels a little overwhelming. I'm never gonna get that because there's too much crap in my way.
Yeah.
So what we found, you know, over the years is you break these things down into little achievable steps,
Mhm.
right? So your big goal is to reunite your family,
Yeah.
you and your kids back together again. So I guess what we need to do is figure out what are one or two small steps that maybe you can work on over the next week till we can meet again, that would get you on this road. And so that's what I keep coming back to is what I'm asking you, what would you like to do? What's going on? What are you feeling? And so what do you think one goal is that you could work on between now and next Thursday?
I mean, I guess I should probably start taking better care of myself.
Okay.
You
Is
know.
that doable for you?
Maybe at least working on trying to get some decent sleep.
Okay. So what would be decent sleep for you?
Well, I'm starting at 2 hours, so I feel like all I can do is go up.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Um,
The average person needs anywhere from 6 to 8 or 10 hours, depending on the person,
Maybe I can try for 6.
if that's doable.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like maybe.
What are you gonna do to make that happen?
I don't know. I just, you know, I mean, before it was the baby and now it's, you know, worrying about what's going to happen,
Well.
you know, so it's,
Well, we're gonna do baby steps. I don't know if you've ever heard that phrase before, one step at a time.
yeah.
So you're gonna get 6 hours of sleep every night? Is that achievable, or maybe less nights?
Maybe less, maybe like at least a couple nights a week.
2 nights?
Yeah. Yeah,
Two
that-
nights? 2 nights in the next week, you're gonna sleep 6 hours.
Yeah, that sounds doable.
Okay. And what are you gonna do to get 6 hours of sleep on those 2 nights?
You know, I guess just trying to relax a little bit.
Okay. Well, a lot of people have a lot of different ways of trying to relax and sleep. Some people find that not eating after 7 o'clock. Some people find not having caffeine after 5 o'clock helps. Some people like to have the radio on, some people like dead silence. Those are the things to think about. So what do you think would work for you?
I can't sleep when there's dead silence.
Okay, so you're gonna have what kind of noise in your background?
Need some music.
Okay. You gonna have AC/DC on, or Mozart, or what works for you?
Oh, I'll make some classical music might help.
Is that something that's
Yeah,
relaxing to
something-
you?
Yeah, something kind of calming, you know.
Okay. Whatever's relaxing to you.
Yeah, AC/DC kind of, you know.
Well, it gets your heart rate up,
Yeah,
that's
just a
why I'm
little
asking.
bit.
Okay,
So yeah, we'll go with some classical music.
okay. What else? Anything else, or that's enough to help you?
You know, I'm a big fan of tea. Might make myself maybe a cup of tea.
Okay, well, I would watch what kind of tea you get.
Okay.
Make sure it's one of those that's for sleep and not loaded with caffeine or other stimulants.
That makes sense.
Because if you get wired before you go to bed, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So look at your ingredients.
Okay.
All right. Anything else that'll help you?
You know, that sounds like it's gonna be enough for me at this
Perfect.
point to, work on.
Okay.
So,
I'll expect a report next week.
Okay.
And then we'll find another baby step.
okay, thank you.
Yep.